All right, let's suppose we have parallel lines. Okay, in parallel lines, there's several things we have to note here. The first thing is these two angles over here. Let's call this one a circle. Actually, let's see, those two angles over there are equal, and they're known as corresponding angles. And corresponding angles, you'll notice, has some kind of F shape. So it will be something like that and something like that. At the same time, these two angles are also corresponding, as well as those two angles here. And these two angles as well are corresponding. If you're starting, let's say, where two lines intersect, and you go to the bottom left, you go to the bottom right, you can see those two angles will be equal. If you go left, those two angles will be equal. If you're going up, those two angles will be equal. They correspond. And if you're going down, those angles will also be equal, also known as corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are equal. Let's look at an example. Let's suppose I have some corresponding angles going this way, corresponding angles going this way, some going that way, and some going the other way there. If this angle is 30 degrees, then this angle will be 30 degrees. If this angle here is, let's say, 80 degrees, then this angle on this side will be 80 degrees. This one over here is, let's say, 70 degrees. This one would be 70 degrees. And this angle is 100 degrees. This angle at the bottom will also be 100 degrees. You can see they correspond. Likewise, angles in a straight line means that this angle would be 150, and likewise that would be 150. So angles in a straight line can prove that those two are equal. And over here, this would be 100, this would be 100, this would be 80, this would be 80, and they correspond. This would be 110, and this would be 110, and they correspond as well. All right, so there's examples, just some simple examples of corresponding angles. What you have to also remember is that these two lines have to have these arrows. Those arrows mean that they parallel. So parallel lines is a must. These two lines have to have arrows, one or two, indicating parallel lines. All right, so parallel lines can form corresponding angles.